Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, over the last week, I'm sure you've seen lots of stuff in your social media feeds and on the news about the ongoing conflict in the Middle East between Israel and Palestine, which has recently been embroiled from the push by Hamas over the weekend, and then, of course, the retaliation that has been done from the State of Israel and the IDF itself. And lots of your favorite content creators and newscasters are forming their very strong opinions on the subject, and they want you to believe the stuff they believe. And I know this might seem hypocritical coming from me, random man on YouTube who tells you things, but I need everybody to be better about getting your news from tweets. I hope you don't get your news from me. This should just be like the little breath into a subject. I hope you do more personal research after the fact. That sort of mentality is going to lead to, just nothing but the worst of things. We're speed running ourselves into a post 9/11 mentality. It wasn't just an America thing. This is worldwide of people who, yeah, I saw a guy in a New York protest calling for the eradication of Palestine and all Palestinian people when Hamas doesn't even have legal authority in Palestine. The PLO is their elected party. Hamas is essentially the prison gang of the Gaza Strip. And you wouldn't say that the prison gang runs the prison, do you? You would say it's the guards, the people who hold the keys, which, in this analogy would be Israel. And when you tell people you're going to bomb these buildings that you believe hold Hamas insurgents, and then you proceed to just destroy the exit path out, this can look really poorly on you. Now, the reporting I've seen, of course, seems very one sided. The news seems to be very pro Israel. I've seen people get fired for voicing their support for Palestine. Now, of course, this isn't me saying to support Hamas. Absolutely not. No one should be doing that, and especially if you consider yourself a leftist. This is a far right, theocratic ruling wannabe government, and they don't want to stop there. Hamas wants the world under their particular brand of Islam. Now, one of the funniest things I've seen said about them so far is that Hamas and ISIS are the same, and they're not. They've actually had major conflicts between each other because they don't believe the same flavor of Islam. They don't want it influenced and subjugated the same way. But, like I said at the start, this is that post 9/11 mentality where anybody who looks a certain kind of way, or believes a certain thing, or dresses a kind of way, they're your enemy now. That's what people are turning into. And I am deeply concerned as to where this is going to lead. I was very young when 9/11 happened. I was 10, 11 years old. But I saw the way it affected people. I saw the news and people who talked about us glassing the Middle East, and it's already getting that way. Lindsey Graham, senator from South Carolina, suggested that we go to war with Iran because one of their insurgent groups, Hezbollah, is aiding Hamas. Suggested that we go to war with them. A very high-ranking official in Israel's government tweeted out that they should use a doomsday weapon. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but personally, when I hear doomsday weapon, I think about nukes. Very choice words being used when you're describing how you want to retaliate against these people. All I can hope for you, your takeaway from this, stop getting your news from tweets. Please, whatever you do your own reading into this stuff. Frankly, you don't need to voice these opinions out there. If you don't know enough about a subject matter, whether it's war or whether it's anything, you can just say, I don't know. I don't know enough to tell you how I feel. It should be a perfectly acceptable answer. But unfortunately, the way things are turning, everybody wants to dig their heels in. If you're not with me, you're my enemy sort of thing. And while I would hope that after you do your reading into this subject, you come out on a, I'll call it the morally correct side, this should still be done after you look into it yourself. Don't let anybody influence you onto what to think, how to feel. This is up to you. There is a morally correct answer here, but I don't want to tell you what to think. But I know if you read into it, if you research that region of the world, the political nature, the laws in place that are keeping people where they are, you'll probably come to the same conclusion I have. Now, as far as what's going to happen over there moving forward, I have no idea. I'm only deeply concerned, and I hope that it's over soon and as nonviolent as possible. But, only time will tell with that. And I guess until we see more, y'all try to have a good day.